welcome back to the channel. My name is Frank, and today, that's the day we all been waiting for. My friends and some people who follow the channel that know I have both cars, and they wonder which one is faster. 2019 Civic Type R, stock. Pop up the hood to show. There is stock motor, no downpipe, nothing. The only thing this car has is NVIDIA exhaust, and that doesn't mean that the car is gonna get increase of horsepower without you tuning the car. So 306 horsepower just with exhaust, Civic Type R, 6-speed. And to be honest, I'm not even sure who's gonna win, because sometimes I drive the Civic Type R and I feel it's faster. It's completely stuck, and when a car is stuck, it put the power to the ground. Well, not very much in first gear, but this car put the power to the ground. And there's no hesitation in the engine, the car just go. But in this case, we have my 2004 7th gen Honda Accord, which I made an all motor, and eventually I put an E-V8 turbo kit. So now the car is boosted. I'm gonna show the engine real quick. There is the engine. It's a K24 block, K20 head from the EP3 Type R, E-V8 turbo kit, School 2 manifold. The car, when they tuned, it did on the dyno 365 horsepower, but I have a leak on the fuel pump, and then I kind of did with Ryan, I did a retune, because eventually I fixed the problem with the pump, and I did a return line, and then the car was running rich, so we fixed that. And when we hook up the laptop, instead of doing 365 horsepower and 11 pounds of boost, the car is only doing 10 pounds of boost. While this car is doing 10 pounds of boost, I forgot, the Type R is doing 23 pounds of boost. All right, so let's get it on. We're gonna find a safe place to do it. We're gonna do two type of races. We're gonna do from the dig, both car front wheel drive, and we're gonna do a second gear roll, just to see which one is gonna be faster. So stay tuned and let's do it. Obviously, I'm not gonna drive off car by myself, so my friend Milen here is gonna drive the Civic Type R. He drove it before. He recently owned a BMW M3 98. I'm gonna link his channel if you wanna check and you wanna know more about BMW from that year. He's the guy. So, what do you think about this car since you've been driving Nissan 350? BMWs, stuff like that. What do you think about this car so far? How fast you think it is, and how you think that it's gonna play out in the race?
This car is surprisingly, like, it's pretty fast. Like, some people look at it, oh, it's just a Civic. Like, no, you gotta reevaluate what you think now. This car, like, it's pretty fast.
Pretty fast.
So versus this car, I really don't know. I want to say the Type R is gonna win, because this car is like, once it kicks on, it's just like, once it spins.
That's exactly what I feel.
Yeah.
After you pass the second gear, the car just goes.
So I don't know. Like, it could go either way, in reality, but I don't know. I really don't know.
So that's the reason why I chosen to be the driver, because I made a post on Instagram, which one you think will win, and some people are biased against the Type R, some people are biased to a smoke. So at the end of the day, I think that's the best driver to do this race. And how do you feel when it was to first to second?
First to second, like, it all depends. Like, sometimes if you hit it first or second without traction control, it will spin. But you just gotta know how to feather it, and then if it spins, you gotta just fight it or let off and then fight and then get back on the throttle. It just depends.
So you know his thing. So it's no excuse, and let's do it. Let's the win. Let's the best man win. guys, I hope you liked the video. I hope you liked the race. We went to a place where it's safe to do it. Don't try that at home. I'm surprised with the results. Not from the dig, with the race from the dig, because I knew this car has a better launch. The problem with the third part, like I say in my review video, is the launch. The car is spin on first gear, even though you remove the traction control on and off, it doesn't matter, you have to fight it. And then when you on the second gear, the type part is when the car really goes. After the car is on the second gear, forget it. But this car still has more horsepower, and the type part is 6 gears, as I pointed out in the description. 6 gears, this car, 6 gears short, 6 gear with short gears. This car, when I changed the transmission from Civic side, the only thing I used was the final drive and the LSD for this car. I could have done it 6 speed, but I left the 5 speed with longer gears, because I understood eventually I'm gonna go turbo. And for turbo, you rather use longer gears. For all motor, you use short gears. So we did like probably 6 races, and we did like 2 from the deck, and we did like 3 or 4 second gear, try to get the best of both cars. And I'm surprised, this is what I'm surprised that I still beat the Type R on second gears. But that's because, I think that was because Type R got short gears. So this car, second gear with the Type R have to be, it limit around 7,000, and this car reps around, it reps 8,500 RPM. So when the Type R was from second to third, I was still doing second, and the turbo was spinning all the way up. So when I put a third gear, the smoke, the Accord was just gone. So the end of the race, a friend that was there, he wanted to try the Type R just to see it's different. And I missed gear, as you're gonna see in the video. I missed gear, and still, surprisingly, still won the race. But then we kind of try again, and I feel the chip still the selector for the transmission broke. This part right here, the selector. That's what happens when you have your project car and you're racing. Like, it's not the same. If you want your car to never give you problems, just leave it stock. If you start putting racing parts, trust me, stuff's gonna break. So this is the selector right here. You can see it moves and everything, right? But inside something, it got loose or it broke. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to put this piece apart tomorrow and see what's up, and bring it back to the dyno, because we did a small, pay attention to my car. I did we did like a nice, not 100% street tune to correct when the car was running rich. And in some moments when I was doing the third or fourth race, the check engine light was flashing and then went off. I threw off the car, threw it back on, and it was good. But I still feel the car has a little bit of hesitation. So it's not 100%, but the car still did pretty good. Engine's good, transmission is good, just that's this little problem right there. And that's what happens when you have a project car. I was shifting fast, hard, cable's good, shifter's good, but the selector didn't hold all the power, so I'm gonna have to replace the selector. Accord, smoke, won the race, but the Type R won the war. The Type R is there, nice, no problem. So I hope you like this video. Subscribe if you like this video. More races coming in the future, and you have any questions, let me know. And I hope you like it. This is Frank Smoke, and see you next time.